Loaded, Prix de Cadran, minus Big Orange. 6 runners taking part and breaking away with High Jinks, former winner of the race, the early leader in the blue jacket in the middle. Out on the left, Trip to Rhodos with the yellow sleeves. Mille Milles very wide on the track on the right. Vazirabad is dropped out at the back of the field as we would expect. Pearl Dragon in the yellow. Aussi Célèbre, the grey, in 5th place with the sheepskin noseband halfway along the far side. The early pace, just about what you would expect, really not going that fast, but enough, William, I'd say, to make sure that Vazirabad is not pulling that hard at all at the moment. Tactically, everything going okay for him at the moment.
Yeah, the ones we expected to dispute the lead are doing that, but they just don't want to go too hard in front for all the reasons we were talking about before the race.
Well, keep your eye on Vazirabad in the green jacket. See if he lights up at some stage, particularly if they slow the race in the middle. Mille Milles going on by a length and a half. The High Jinks is chasing. Pearl Dragon in yellow is 3rd, then Trip to Rhodos 4th up against the rail. A length and a quarter Vazirabad, and 4.5 to Aussi Célèbre. Off the home turn on this circuit, so up the home straight once and then one complete lap after that. Mille Milles, a regular in this race. He wants to really get on with it, but these are the kind of races that really suit him. 2.5 miles on soft ground, really in his element this afternoon. High Jinks is tracking. Pearl Dragon getting a bit lit up now, and it has to be steady by Vincent Choumeneau to try to stop him pulling, but he's starting to tell his jockey he wants to go a bit faster now. Trip to Rhodos racing inside of him, also possibly encouraged by Pearl Dragon, wants to race on too. Meanwhile, Vazirabad's behaving himself very well in 5th, and 3 lengths to Aussi Célèbre. Is this a reformed Vazirabad? He's not pulling at all.
No, he's absolutely travelling beautifully, but we've still got a long way to go, Lee.
Around right-handed towards the far side of the course, and Mille Milles is leading from High Jinks, and Pearl Dragon 3rd, Trip to Rhodos 4th. That's 4 lengths covers those. Still no hurry from Christophe Soumillon on Vazirabad. Won't be seeing him in front until the closing stages of the race. The later the better. 5 lengths back to Aussi Célèbre. Along the far side of the course, out on the bigger track here for this stayers race, Mille Milles dictating a soft to medium gallop here, but just what you would expect to find in the Cadran, with High Jinks in 2nd place throughout, still in the slipstream, just switches outside now. Pearl Dragon is up a closer 3rd now, then Trip to Rhodos, and Vazirabad keeping close tabs on those leaders, but Aussi Célèbre is starting to find the pace a bit too much now, dropping 6 lengths off the back. 1,200 metres from home, 6 furlongs. Mille Milles, the leader, as they begin to turn down the hill at the end of the back straight. High Jinks is 2nd, then Pearl Dragon, Trip to Rhodos, and still the tempo hasn't quickened. Vazirabad sitting there in 5th place in the green jacket, 5 lengths off the lead, and Aussi Célèbre is 6 lengths behind them. Still hasn't been completely shaken off as they run on the descent for the final 800 metres. Mille Milles, a tactical race. High Jinks is 2nd, Pearl Dragon, Trip to Rhodos. No change in the order. Vazirabad back in 5th place with 5 lengths to make up in the final 600 metres now. And back then to Aussi Célèbre as they swing the corner. Mille Milles still in control in front. Jockey hasn't moved yet, just starting to ask him to quicken up a bit. High Jinks is under the pump. Here's Vazirabad, green jacket pulled out wide now as they come on towards the final 400 metres. Mille Milles, but Vazirabad has him in his sights. That comes after him. Mille Milles is finding a bit more. Vazirabad is asked to go past. He's just wandering around a bit now. Final 200 metres now. Soumillon really asking Vazirabad now. He just gets to the front. Mille Milles is coming back well, but Vazirabad has too much class and goes on to win by 3/4 of a length. Vazirabad, Mille Milles, gallant in defeat in 2nd.